Hello, my name is Jalen Vega, and this is the future of technology, what's next, and how it will manifest. This is my final for TFM 330 for the fall 2025 semester. So let's get right into it. I made a brief timeline of the history of technology with its most impactful innovations. We start with 1455 with the printing press, then we move to 1827 photography, 1844 the telegraph, 1879 the light bulb, 1901 the radio, 1927 television. Then we move on to the latter half of the 20th century and we go into spaceflight in 1957, pardon me. Then in 1970 we get the computer and the internet. In 2007 we get the iPhone. 2017 we get AI. In 2022 we get ChatGPT. So now it's 2025, and if we think 25 years into the future in 2050, what does that look like? So within the period timeline I just gave you right now, I see some trends. I see compact versus expansion, digital versus transportation, scientific versus commercial. So, for every two commercial innovations, there's one scientific advancement. So, for example, if you see right here, I think printing press is a scientific advancement, and then we get photography and the telegraph, which is kind of on the more commercial, on the enjoyable side of inventions, and then we get the light bulb, scientific, radio, television, commercial. So that's kind of where I base my ideology from. So, with that, my prediction looking at these trends is that there's going to be continuous advancements in the continental US and its infrastructure. And I think this is going to come in the form of a high speed railway. There's already been talks about this, and many countries overseas have these advancements already, but it's not necessarily within the continental United States. Continuing on to this, I think this is going to be most prominent within California. There are already plans to highly develop downtown LA and connect them, as California is to host the 2016 World Cup and the 2028 Summer Olympics. California has the biggest economy in the US, and a railway would not only connect locals but also tourists and really just be able to allow visitors to commute here, there, and everywhere during such monumental times where there's an influx of individuals visiting California and the US. So, the impact of this is that there's going to be a sense of unity among the country. We already saw the sense of unity among the country when the railway first kind of boomed in the 1800s. We'll see a conservation of natural resources as people hopefully will shift from cars and other modes of transportations like planes and use a railway, and also it would boost the economy as it would create jobs and also cheaper travel costs. And that is all I have for you today on my predictions of what's to happen in 2050. I don't think it's going to automatically happen within the next 25 years, but I do think that we will see early stages of development towards these processes. Thank you.